Hi guys, it's lizzisimss here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing okay, staying safe and taking care of your mental well-being. So today I have another speed build for you. This is what I'm thinking I'm going to call a boathouse. So bear with me. I've looked at pictures and I think this is a boathouse, but I'm not 100% sure. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna call it a boathouse, and if I'm wrong, I'll just have to deal with it. But I really don't know what to call it other than a house by the docks. So let's say it's a boathouse, okay? If I'm wrong, you can let me know. It's very, very likely that I am wrong, but I'm just going with it, okay? Because I honestly don't know what to call this kind of build. But it is on this really beautiful lot in Brindleton Bay, which is the world that came with cats and dogs, I believe. Yes. I can't remember the name of it, but you can see it in the left hand corner. It's too small for me to see right here, but it's a really pretty it's a really pretty place by the docks. This is my second time doing this voiceover, by the way, because the first time it was not working. It wasn't just me. I thought I had a pretty good flow going on, and now it's just disrupted it. But I looked through all the files, like the clips in this video, they were all fine. And then when I start recording, they just weren't piecing together properly. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did in my editing, but some just disappeared, and I only realized that during the voiceover, so I had to be like, what's going on? So I just decided, make sure the clips are fine, fingers crossed they are, and just do the voiceover again. So that is what I'm doing now. So if I'm a little bit more rambly than normal, if that's even possible, then that is why. That's my excuse. But I just saw this picture on Pinterest, which really inspired me to build this kind of house. I think that picture was more of a house on a lake or on a river, or it was surrounded by water, so that's what I kind of tried to duplicate or copy in this, but I could only make like a slight wraparound waterway around the house because I couldn't make it work to have the house actually on the water. So I know there are some tricks to make it so that the house can float in like a pool or a fountain or something like that. I've seen people do it. I've tried like off camera before. After I saw those videos, I was like, whoa, that's amazing, I want to try it myself, and it just didn't work for me. So this is what I could do. This is the best thing after that. It kind of looks like it's slightly on water, but kind of not really. I don't know. It kind of worked for me, but the waterway is just like, it's not a full wraparound thing. It's just on the three sides of the house. But I'm hoping in the upcoming pack, the country living pack, is that what it's called? You know, the one everyone's like hyped about, including myself. I'm very, very excited for it. But in the teaser for it, it looked like there were like ponds. So it looks like there's a new terrain tool, because the kid sim in the teaser was actually like playing in the water. So it really did look like the child, it kind of looked like you could actually make a pond and have the Sims interact with it. So what I'm hoping is that it will make it easier to actually build houses on a body of water, because that's what I really, really want to do. I think it looks so pretty. Not just a house by the lake, but actually like on the water. I think that would be really, really cool to do. Like with like a dock or a pier leading up to it. I think that would be really, really pretty. So I'm really hoping that they make it easier for us to actually do that. I will try the trick again. I'll have a fiddle around and try and make it work using the fountain or the pool tool, but last time I did it, I was so frustrated because it wouldn't work for me. If you guys have any tips on how to actually make it work, please do let me know. I'm really wanting to try it, but last time I just got so annoyed, I was just like, nope, I can't do this anymore. But anyway, I rambled on through the outside. It's a bit overgrown. I wanted to try and make it blend into the world, but I didn't use like the exact plants in the neighborhood, so it's a little bit different. I used the like low-lying plants from Island Living, the like really bushy ones. I think those look so pretty, so I used those all around, along with some plants that I think you would find kind of near water, if that makes sense, some rods and reeds and stuff like that. But here we are, moving on to the inside. So I work on the kitchen / dining first, which is right as you come into the house, and I really like the kitchen. It's probably my favorite part of the whole house. It's a pretty decent space for the size, because honestly, when I like looked into the build, when I came to do the floor plan, I really didn't have as much space as I thought I would, and I was like, oh crap. What am I supposed to do? Because I wanted it to be like a cute family home, but it's just for one sim it turned out, so there you go. But I really like the kitchen and the dining area. I think it's really pretty. I used throughout most of the home like a blue / light green, minty green color scheme with very light furniture. I really like the combination. It's really soft, it's really pretty, very calming, and quite nautical as well, because obviously it's a boathouse, I think, but I wanted it to suit the environment it's in, and obviously we're by the harbour, we're by the docks in Brindleton Bay, so I wanted to bring like a nautical theme into the house, so you will see that kind of dotted around. I picked out a lot of furniture and decor items that kind of mimic that nautical vibe, along with the colour scheme, of course. So you can see I pulled out the like life, what's it called, that circle that saves lives, that life, I don't know, you know what I mean, the like red and white circle thing. A lot of boat things, some industrial looking things as well, but I think it all really fits with the whole nautical theme. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm just finishing off the kitchen here, adding some kitchen clutter. I like it. It looks quite lived in, but also quite neat. Most of the house is quite neat. There's not too much clutter going on. And then I move on to the living room, which admittedly is a very odd long shape, like narrow and long. That's the living room, but I couldn't figure out how to lay out the house in a better way. You guys probably could do it a little bit better than I can, but this is what we ended up with. It's still a decent sized living space. Again, there's only like 1 or 2 sims max you can fit in this build, so it's big enough for that size family or couple, but it's not ideal. Yeah, it's, if you were to buy it as a house, you'd probably be like, why is the living room so small? But that's just how I figured it out. But I think that the couple that live here, or the sim that lives here, probably doesn't spend that much time indoors. Like, I gave them a really small TV, and I didn't give them a laptop or a desktop or anything like that, because they live in such a beautiful area, and I just think they would want to spend the time outside rather than inside. The TV is probably just for a bit of downtime, but I don't think like their main goal is to spend all their time on their pieces of, what are they called? On their electrical, oh my god, I can't speak today, oh my god. Take a deep breath. I'm getting a bit overwhelmed because, again, this is the second time I've done this voiceover, and I find one voiceover daunting enough, but I've now had to do it again and I'm losing my train of thought. But anyway, here is the laundry room. So it is kind of in a really weird spot like off the living room, but I couldn't figure out a way to put the door in a better position, because over here is the bathroom and the shower's like right there where I would have put the door to the living room, so it's a little bit of an easier like route, or a route that makes more sense to the laundry room. That's what I was trying to say. But I did use this really cute like blue and white checkered flooring. Again, the nautical theme, I just really like it. I think it looks really pretty. It's a bit too much all over, so that's why I chose the white tiles, but it's a very simple bathroom, quite small, but got everything you need in there, and it's completely functional as well, which is the main point. But now we are moving on to the bedroom. So the good thing about this house is that the bedroom is quite big compared to the other rooms of the house. Again, not big enough for 2 bedrooms unfortunately, but fits a good double bed and like a nice chill space as well. I put a sofa and a coffee table so the sim can relax up here as well. And there's a big wraparound porch leading from the bedroom. It's got lots of windows to look out onto the view, and I think it's just a really nice relaxing spot. I did switch up the colour scheme slightly here with more of a deeper brown wood tone and like definitely more green rather than blue here, but again I think it really suits the build, and it's just a very, very nice chill area to be in. I really like the bedroom. If you did want the sim to be more into computers, or if you just want it as a hobby, as a skill building item, you can add a desk where the sofa is. Absolutely fine. It would make it a little bit more practical, but again I just didn't think a computer would fit the sims that lived here. It wouldn't suit like what I pictured their personalities and their interests to be. I thought they'd be very outdoorsy people and probably would want to spend time on the balcony. So on the balcony I did put, what did I put on there? There's a nice outdoor seating area and a chess table and an art easel, just so they have some hobbies outside. I think that's what they want to do more. I actually should have put the easel facing the view, but I didn't. I put it facing the road. My choice is honestly ridiculous. Now that I look back on it, I'm just thinking of all these things I should have done better. I'm not coming off as a very good builder. I promise I'm better than this. But here I am, just finding some plants and some more decor items that I think would suit the build. So I go into the live edit and debug menu to find some decorations, mostly from cats and dogs, which I think really suit it. So there's some netting and some like fish catchers around, or lobster catchers or something like that, the like wooden net things. And I found this debug electrical pole which I put outside, and I really like the look of it. I think I might do that more often because I don't know, it just adds a bit of character to the house and it makes it look more natural in the Sims world. Like you would have a telephone pole or an electrical pole or a light outside your house, and yeah, I wish we had more of those things like in the menu because it would make the houses that we build a lot more realistic. But anyway, yeah, I also pulled out some of these cute lights from the debug menu, which I think are like lights you find on the docks in Brindleton Bay. I might be wrong, but they're really, really pretty, and they're a nice little nod to the environment that we're currently in. But here I am just doing the wraparound porch on the upstairs. Again, there's a seating area, an easel, a chess table, flowers. Oh, I think I put the flower arranging table as well. And there's also an outdoor dining area with a barbecue. So there's quite a lot of activity on the outside as well for the Sims that live here to enjoy and relax and be outdoors. I think it rains quite a lot in Brindleton Bay actually, now I'm thinking about it. But just set it to summer the whole time and hopefully you won't get that much rain. But I really like how it looks. It just looks very, very cozy, and I personally would really like to live here. But that is pretty much it for this build. I just finish off the last few decorations and I do a bit more landscaping, and that is pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this extremely rambly voiceover. I'm so sorry, I've tripped over my words so much. It makes me very anxious. Forgive me, but I do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do like, comment and subscribe. Leave any build suggestions you might have for me in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!